Welcome and good evening to Adventures in DeFi Kingdoms. This is Raph streaming to you live high above the keep in the hot air balloon. Tonight, as always, Neindorf, how you doing?
Doing great. Excited for what we've got ahead.
All right, and we have Mosh here. This is the first time on the podcast. We're so excited to have you. How you doing tonight?
Good, good. How you guys doing?
Hanging in there. I'm really excited about Fight Club right now. It's a lot of fun. We got a lot of excitement going on over on the Discord. Have you done your first round battle yet?
I have not. Kevo and I both have kids, so he was doing some dad mode, and he was going to get back at me, but we're definitely going to get it in here shortly.
Right on. We know the feeling as well as Gen 1 holders ourselves, as we like to
Yeah.
say.
Exactly. I got two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. So, Neindorf, give us maybe the kind of the brief overview. Remind us what's happening with the Baby Cup tournament and Fight Club going on right now.
Yeah, you bet. Absolutely. So, we kind of a couple purposes here. A, we like to play Fight Club, so obviously we're going to keep doing that. And then why Baby Cup, you might ask, right? Two
Right.
reasons, really. It helps level that playing field. The entry level to buy level ones is pretty much floor price here. And then honestly, it helps support the game. Let's get some of those level ones off the market and let's make all these heroes more valuable.
Absolutely. I've been having a lot of fun with this. It feels like we finally have a community here starting to rally around PvP. We've been going at it trying to summon these heroes with these abilities, with stones, with what have you. Mosh, how excited are you to actually being able to put these guys to use?
Oh, I don't feel crazy anymore. That's for sure. I've been mutating genes and getting PvP ready for a long time, and it's finally kind of like a weight lifted off of my shoulders
Yeah,
hearing all the PvP news.
yeah, for sure. And at least it's crazy loves company. So we might still be crazy, but we're in this one together.
For
That's for
sure,
sure.
for
All
sure.
right, so I'm gonna start spamming chat here. I have my kind of overlays set up and ready to go. I'm ready for someone to start doing a battle. We're gonna stream it live, and we're gonna do our best Peyton and Eli impression over here.
Perfect.
Did you guys see the SNL skit where it was Peyton and Eli? I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah,
Oh
that was a
yeah,
good.
that's a classic. Yeah, now we're just going to be at the mercy of who's available. We'll have to keep it going.
Yeah, all right, I'll.
If Kev's available, I don't know how we would play and do this at the same time.
Yeah,
Well,
have to
we can
drop
give
off
you
for a moment.
pointers, I guess, right?
Yeah, there you go. I matched up against Kevo in the last tournament. Good guy. He's one of our winners for a giveaway too.
Yeah, he was. I love him. He's a great dude. I met him playing this tournament. So that's another cool thing that's a byproduct of jumping in these tournaments is meeting all the cool DFK community for sure.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That's great. Yeah, I didn't know how, those are the kind of stories I think that kind of really make this more fun than just a game where, you can test your skill. It's really cool to see some of the running themes as we've had a couple different tournaments now. And I don't know, I just love it.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, you're okay?
Yeah, that was just a child sneaking up on me.
Sneak attack. I think that's a thief skill.
Yes, it is.
All right, so let's see. Let's go through the bracket quick while we're trying to kill some time. I'll be honest. I'm trying to position this so it looks good inside of OBS and for our YouTube watchers out there. So I apologize if it takes me a moment to kind of zoom this in and get it right.
You're getting pretty close.
Warmer? Okay, that seems to be off now.
No, twist it. Twist
Yeah,
it.
twist it. Pivot. All right, that's close enough. Maybe close enough. How's that? That's pretty good. All right, we'll start on the top left. So the way that we organize this tournament, Franz and I kind of we went back and forth on this, and I really like his new methodology for seeding, and we may change it again in the future. But we did it first by number of Fight Club matches played, and the reason why we chose to do that is for the level ones tournament. Your heroes are about as on a even playing field as you can possibly get. Once we open this back up to launching with our 10 plus level heroes, you're going to see a lot more variation in just even stat luck as you're leveling up from hero to hero. And so for here, we felt like just knowing the game, being able to navigate the skills, knowing kind of the tips and tricks and the turn orders, that's going to be helpful and really give you an advantage. So that's how we did our seeding system initially. And then if there was ties, what we did is we actually totaled up all the power scores. And so we took the health, the charge, the damage, and the speed of all the heroes on your team that you're bringing forward to the roster this tournament. And that was our tiebreaker. And in the future, we're probably going to, with future hero kind of unlimited level or even capped level tournaments, we're probably going to go to a system like that.
I looked over the bracket real quick, and honestly, I couldn't really argue. I think it actually worked out in a way that makes perfect sense because you see a lot of people, such as myself, kind of paired where I feel like I ought to be. I have, I've only played a few matches. I get the rules, but that's really kind of where I'm at. So I think this makes perfect sense. And someone was saying in chat, I think it was pouring. If you scroll over to the right, if I can manage to win a few, it could be you and I, Raph. That'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah, I saw that too. So here we are on the bottom right. You're gonna have to get past this beast of a man
Oof.
right here at seed
Yeah.
11.
I was watching him practice his level ones against his level 11s, and he was losing, so that was good, right?
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to start playing. So maybe we'll get Fry and Hold'em for life. What a name! I gotta love that one. Um,
yes.
and maybe we could get some games in here. All right, you guys are gonna have to watch chat for me as I'm kind of zooming around trying to make this fit into OBS. Now, I'll be honest. I feel a little caught up in the air. For the last 3 hours, we've had nonstop battles in our active battle rooms, and of course, now the moment we click go live, we don't have anything going on. So we're gonna have to lean on the YouTube listeners out there who's watching. Guys, let's do a practice battle. Someone jump in, and if you would, I would appreciate it if you'd use the teams that you have signed up for in the tournament. That'll really give me a chance to play with some of these overlays that I've been working on.
We could do a segue to a quick dev dive, perhaps.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I posted recently here. It took a few hours, I'll tell you that. But if you are a subscriber now, you've got the opportunity to get tavern alerts on basically every genetic feature, including all the visuals of heroes.
That's
So I think
awesome.
it was something like there's now 130 some more checkboxes on the alerts page for eye color, skin color, but back appendage color, you name it, we've got it. So it was a lot of wood chopping, and I kind of put it off because of that. But I feel great having that out there, and so now some of our visual attuned guild members here can kind of start to use these features to find the heroes finally. So I think that's a really cool feature we were able to provide.
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. I have not been doing a lot of genetic summoning yet, but I want to go for that beard. I think that's the sage level equivalent of visual genetics. I love the bearded hero. It's a great look. Mosh, have you been packing in any advanced visual genetics? We can't hear you if you're chatting.
The mute button.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
You
Yeah.
bet.
Sorry, I'm trying to combat the children's. Uh, I definitely have. I've gotten some good ones. I actually have an elite skilled dragoon with butterfly wings, and my transcendent dragoon also has advanced hair and some other little tidbits in it too. Those are boxes I try to check, but really they're like at the bottom of the list. But it is cool to get them to hit for sure. It's so cool.
Yeah.
After that teaser with the hero that was flying with the wings, boy, I tell you what, maybe it's not functional, but it sure is awesome.
It makes them special.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
So, I wanted to connect the two of you guys. You've been chasing, transcendent level skills for a long time, Mosh.
Mm.
And Neindorf has been chasing them as well. I've kind of gotten distracted, started following squirrels in the woods. I started down the path. Um, and I want to get your advice on something. I chatted with you a little bit on messaging, and then we got a battle that's about it's against the AI. Come on, guy kid, we need you fighting a real person.
It's level ones and level ones.
Somebody
I
got
mean,
We got a softball tournament over here. Okay, so we'll keep going on this until, and really I should be challenging our listeners out there. We need someone to battle guy kid. So step on up to the plate. Let's go, guys.
It looks like Eric, or it wasn't me, is in there, and he's got 30 minutes before work. He said he'll battle somebody.
Oh,
Excellent.
There you
so
go.
we'll get one loaded up here soon.
All right. Well, this will give me a chance to first try to dial in OBS. Well, I might have got it on the first try. What do you think, Neindorf?
That looks not bad. I like it.
Okay.
I do want to go back around to those transcendent.
Yeah. So
yeah,
let's talk
absolutely.
about that quick. So I have a knight,
Mhm.
pure knight, he's DR1 knight, 8 out of 8, and he has an elite skill in active 1. Now, what do I do? And dare I say, now I'm a little like hesitant to say this out on the stream, but everyone comes here for alpha. There are corrupted heroes out there in the gene pool right now that have been used by 0 through 19 and have resulted in easier showing up elite skills, transcendent skills, any advanced skills beyond the basics.
Yeah.
Should I look to potentially launder my abilities is kind of something that I've been toying with. And so in an AMA, at one point, they said that as long as they can definitively prove that a mutation happened because it was one of those corrupted skills, that they would, make those heroes reroll. So my idea with going to the laundromat is if I use my elite one and I launder it with a higher class, another hero that also has elite one, but it's corrupted, so it's really cheap and easy for me to buy. Do I essentially get a free pass to upgrade, have a 50% chance, or maybe not 50%, but a high level chance of upgrading my knight to an advanced class? What do you think about that? Is it too risky?
I think so. I put everything through the ancestry chasing, and I stay as far away as possible. As far away as possible. I know exactly what you're saying on trying to launder that in there. I think there's a risk involved, so it just depends on your risk tolerance. It could blow up in your face. It could work out, but I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't take the risk.
All right.
So that seems like the most risky approach, right? Where you get like active 1, elite 1, active 1, elite 1, and then you just don't know who it came from, right?
Yeah.
But then I feel like the slightly less risky approach, what Raph and I were talking about on the side a few days ago, was what if you were to go buy, a dragoon or a sage, say maybe a dragoon, given it was a knight, right?
Yeah.
And you could try to hop that elite all the way up to another dragoon. instead of going the mutation route. So I think that's a
That's
little bit
another
less risky.
alternative.
Yeah,
And
sorry, I'm still learning not to talk over people, but I've done both trying to pass on and mutate. And typically, the safest way to do it, if you have an elite mutation passed on one hero, or you want to pass on one hero, try to find additional mutations with your to try to get a couple advanced to pop, or some visuals to pop, or a stats unknown to pop with that. But typically going up in class, like if you had an elite knight and you wanted to start with a dragoon that doesn't have elite, see if you can't get a dragoon. I've made some early mistakes on mutating, trying to do that, wasting some summons on dragoons. I've only ever had it work a couple times. I have a way better batting average going for the mutations themselves.
Okay, so you feel like you kind of really missed out on when you tried to do that.
Yeah, I burned some good heroes, man. And I've always kind of stayed true to, like, I heard early on in AAs that, the devs want you to do what they're building, and they want you to do it that way, and you'll be rewarded for doing it that way. And literally, I've played it by the book that way, and it's worked out really well for me. And just about every
honestly, yeah, that makes sense because that's kind of what led me, I had that's what led me to the Dread Knight that I've got with an elite. Is it's just the old fashioned, just
hold
mutate.
on. Let's back up there. Did you
That's
say
he tried to slide it in there casually. Like, I picked
did
this up on the
perhaps.
street one day. Like, I just found it.
Whoops. You weren't
Congratulations.
supposed to notice.
Yeah, awesome. That's very
Uh,
cool. Very cool.
yeah, and that's a whole nother discussion we need to have. I got to figure out what to do with that hero because he's burning a hole in my pocket. But that's another discussion.
I
Oh,
know
hey.
somebody that likes those. He acquires them.
Oh, I got around Cloud 7's ready to go here.
Round
Get her
Cloud
done.
7's ready.
Guys.
All
I
right,
might be
and
ready
we
to
got
battle.
a battle up going here too. So
We-
I gotta mess around with of course the visuals aren't showing up quite like I wanted them to, but for some reason I'm not picking up one of It Wasn't Me's heroes. But here you can see I have at the as we're watching the video, and if you're navigating yourself to the screen here on YouTube, I got the hero IDs that are selected, the HP of each of the different heroes that they selected, and then a stacked bar chart that shows their charge, damage, speed. So you kind of get a good feel for who are the heroes that they have on their team. That archer, he's pretty strong, but that sage, look at how healthy that sage is. 150 health on that sage that Guy Kid has.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, all right, so we're caught up to the battle now. We're gonna go ahead and hit play here as soon as this pops off. All right, so turn 5, Guy Kid. Ooh, we get a heal off with It Wasn't Me. All right, that's nice. But I'm almost thinking he wish he hadn't gone first there. And quite a big lightning strike.
Oof, yeah.
But it's a dueling sage match here. Sages are pretty powerful. I feel like they're definitely S tier. So I think there's a lot of options. There's a mid shot that Guy Kid could be going for next. Full
Yeah, I
draw.
think you got to watch out for that. The archers pack a huge punch, and the sages are pretty squishy. So you can kind of see how,
Yeah. Oh, there
you
goes
got a
that. Yeah,
sage in midline.
that aim shot right there takes him right down.
Oof.
Lightning strike. Oh, and it misses too. You gotta count
Oh.
those. You gotta count those turns on the lightning strike. If you're not careful, those will sneak up on you.
Wow.
All right, it looks like Guy Kid probably has this one in the bag now. Well, It Wasn't Me. Good thing you're getting that out in the practice rounds here. So, good luck when you take this squad out to the tournament.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing about that sage skill. Like you said, it's a 1 2 3 1 2 3 sort of deal, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's what I find myself counting. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we're on turn 7, so it'll hit the mid.
Oh, we
And
got
yet-
another battle starting here too.
Oh, we do. All right, good. All right, who do we got going for this battle? Let me scroll back up. Oh, it's Guy Kid and AI for this one. Okay, what is there a new battle going?
Yeah, one
Star
just started in B, room
Starbucks,
B.
Starbucks, and oh, okay. I gotta get there.
Oh man, this is exciting. There's so much going on.
All right.
So,
Let
yeah,
me
this is exciting. I love this tournament, guys.
let me
Cool.
see how fast I can go.
I don't know. This just feels like what I feel like this is like what DFK was meant to be. Like we're using our NFT heroes. Yeah, it's a Discord game. It's not, built in their app, but who really cares? It's still a ton of fun, and we're doing some friendly wagers here too, and the giveaways. Oh man, the giveaways.
The giveaways are awesome. Yeah, why don't you walk us through that while I try to quickly catch up to everyone?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got some, I believe it is nine-ish total giveaways. I think there's at least four or five Gen Zero summoning pairs, so fresh 10 out of 10 Gen 1s. And then there's the Crystal Prize pool for first three places is awesome. And I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something. What's the other one?
I'll be honest. I am totally focused on trying to go fast with getting the hero IDs.
Go check it
Uh,
So
out.
I'm not watching. Mosh, you're gonna have
no
to.
worries.
It's a whole bunch of dope prizes from a whole bunch.
It's just awesome.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's going to be fun. If you're participating, just participating is going to be fun. So,
All right, I got to remember how to challenge somebody here.
All right, Starbucks not
Oh,
following the rules, and he's bringing in heroes that aren't in the tournament. Either that, or I don't have them loaded
should I
up.
text him
Or no,
and tell him it's real?
it. Okay, no, not it. Not Starbucks. It tolls for thee is not following the rules. Sorry.
Oh,
All right, 103. See, I got to get faster with this. Otherwise, oh, Starbucks doing it too. Um, 819. Oh, he's using totally new heroes. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna watch it. All right, so we'll catch up as they go along. We'll watch turn one here. All right, so we got a standard Dragoon Sage setup. Sage in the front here for it tolls for thee. That's interesting. Um, all right, so that's the classic trade off of Lightning Strike. It's pretty obvious. It's the most popular first play, and it tolls for thee. I would say has a clear advantage after turn one, building up that 1 meter of charge. So let's see where turn two goes here, guys. All right, interrupting the midline, smart, but lightning strike and with the so he's threatening a lightning strike and threatening that full draw in the midline. So getting that that interrupt off, wow, is that powerful?
yeah.
so real quick, how do I start a battle? I'm a total noob at this.
Okay, yeah, starting a battle, go to the Find Fights tab, hit
Yep.
/ battle, and
Okay.
then follow the the prompt for player. Click that button, and then that'll allow
Battle.
you to do at the person's name, their Discord name,
Ah.
and it should pop right
And then
up.
just enter that. Oh, here we
Click on the
go.
Yep,
player. Yeah.
yep. All right, so turn
Oh,
four
whoops.
is playing out. These guys are playing fast.
Oh,
Not
here
really
we
catching.
go.
Are you going? Okay, we'll watch your battle.
All right.
Is this a your live battle?
It is. This is round one.
This is round one. Okay,
I'm in
Who you
room
working
A.
with? I can't see.
you're in room A. All right, so here we go. We're gonna try to get heroes up. Who are you playing against? Around Cloud.
Uh, right. And away we go.
Okay.
Bring the pain.
Ooh.
All right, I'm hitting play on the video. Wow, got that ice blast going strong. Fierce attack. Okay, so Neindorf, you got a strong lead here. Those Dark Knights are slow too. I think that's certainly a hard part about um a hard part about the game right now, I'd say.
I agree. Kind of got a little off meta here. I'm trying out, so bear with me, guys. I
Yeah,
might it might be good, it might not be. We'll see.
I tried a bit of some off meta here last night, and it worked
Oh, very
out.
nice.
It did not work out very well, I would say, though. I tried using a priest at level 1, and it's not very good. Okay, so he got your caltrops interrupted. So it seems like he sniffed out your
He
plan here.
sure
Let's
did.
see let's see how the shapeshifter does when he comes into play. I've seen a couple of shapeshifters, or no, that's a berserker. Never mind. I saw one shapeshifter earlier today, and I had not seen any other battles with a shapeshifter in the game since. So that was kind of exciting to just see a new hero type.
All right.
Absolutely.
I
I
think
was tempted.
they could
I
be
was
pretty
tempted.
powerful once you get to those higher levels. I feel like they're certainly struggling at this level. Okay, full draw. Well, you took it in the pants there with your dragoon. He's
Ouch.
below half health, but you got a lot of health to play with here with your guys. So what's your plan with your? Well, I don't know how much you want to dive into this since it's early in the tournament, but you got a ninja. Tell us why you're kind of thinking about using a ninja.
Honestly, it
Always
kind of comes
better.
down to speed, to be really clear.
Yeah,
Um, it's it's kind of one of those things where you don't really know who's going to be left, and if you have a skill lined up and you're down to that last hero, it could be huge.
speed's usually king inside turn-based games like this. Another ice blast. That is just brutal. And your ninja, does he have ice blast too?
You bet he does. So the one thing I didn't realize that when I chose this squad that I'm gonna have to fix is I thought I could pick Ice Blast on which hero I wanted to use,
Oh, right. You
but you
can't pick that
cannot.
for the midline, right? I kind of made
Right.
that same mistake when I picked a priest. I thought I was going to get his subclass, and I was like, and then I played him, and I'm like, well, that was dumb. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
uh, that's how it goes, though, right?
That's how it goes.
Anybody got any wild subclasses?
We'll have to pull up to Power BI a little later. It was like wizard is by far the most common, but there's a lot of other stragglers here and there.
Yeah. S tier, baby.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that wizard subclass is amazing.
Yeah,
it's pretty tough.
I picked up a Sage Wizard level 1 for this. I actually
Yes.
was going to.
All right,
That's
Landorf.
the trick about sages, though, man. You gotta protect them. They got to get their damage out before they take it.
Yeah.
True, true. I'll have a Dragoon standing in front of him.
Can you interrupt fierce attacks?
Nope.
Oh, oh, but it
That's good
went.
to know. Yeah.
Oh, he must have used. Oh, he's got the speed. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he just hit you first because then your ninja fierce attacked.
Yep.
So your ninja will take on whatever. Well, if it's a fierce attack, the second line will take on that action. If it's an
Right.
ability, it just poofs.
Right. Ooh.
All right, getting feisty here. You
Yeah,
gotta
definitely.
close this one out, buddy.
I do.
It's awfully quiet. You must be thinking hard.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oops, I don't want to do that. Dismiss. I gotta fix this. Here we go. A little cat and mouse going on here.
Oh yeah, for sure. There always is cat and mouse.
A lot of strategy involved, especially when everybody's level 1.
Another aim
Yeah, I
shot.
didn't think he would do that. See, that was my kind of my bad there a little bit.
Okay. Ooh.
And now is when it comes down to, you might see where my choice came in.
Yeah,
You
there it
see
is.
what I did there?
See what you did there.
The ninja had 30 some speed.
Yep.
All right. Good
Nice.
game.
Pulled it out there at the end.
Man, I'm like shaky. This is stressful.
Yeah, for sure. Are you going with the same team again? Same team comp?
Honestly, I just had 6 level 1s that I threw in, so yeah, probably.
All right, I'll see if I can't get your actual team comp loaded up here this time.
This may be a boomer question, but am I able to watch this while participating?
Um,
That'd be interesting.
there's a delay.
Okay. I'll just
But
follow
yeah,
along best I can.
I'd probably recommend not doing it. But yeah, I think it's possible. All right, so you
No.
guys going again for round two?
Oh, I think he thinks it's over, or
Oh
maybe
yeah.
not.
Are you talking about Eric?
No, yeah, I was gonna try to get another. Are you ready? Are you ready to battle?
Myself? I don't know if I can do it while being on the team.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Well, yeah. If you need to drop off for the sake of keeping the tournament going, go for it.
I can jump in there. Kevin's ready. So
All
we
right,
can do
I'll
that.
start getting that. You guys give me like 2 minutes, and I'll get your stuff. Maybe just 1 minute here. And then yeah, if you want to jump off the stream.
All right. I'm going to disconnect, guys. This was a lot of fun. Holler at me anytime.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you later.
You bet.
All right, guys.
All right, Kivo.
I could always just challenge him again too. Um,
Yeah, I'm thinking those guys are gonna be going quick. So
are they? Oh yeah. If they're gearing up, then I'll wait. It's a lot more fun to watch. I gotta calm down a smidge here.
yeah, it was stressful just watching you.
So what do you think? Should I switch is the ninja in a bad spot in the middle, or is he kind of sneaky there?
I kind of like threatening with Ice Blast in front and middle. I think he's in a good place. And
So
honestly, I don't know if I'd use Caltrops as much as I'd use Ice Blast. I think there was a couple turns where you could have used an Ice Blast. Ice Blast is
why?
so
So
powerful.
and I was doing fierce attack a little bit because I was thinking he was going to interrupt because he knew it was on cooldown.
Uh huh.
And so that's where I was trying to do. I was thinking a little too much on some of those.
Okay. Well, who's going now? This is AP and Eric's here. Okay, well that's. Uh, let's tell.
So he's playing. Is that yeah? That's a battle, isn't it? Well, for score, I think.
I think they're playing for keeps. Okay, well I'm gonna tell Mosh and Kevo to go ahead and go because that's who I have lined up for the stream,
Perfect.
and we'll let them select their battle channel. Well,
All right. This. I feel like I think the one thing I'm missing is I didn't watch. I was on vacation for the previous tournament,
uh huh.
and so do you like the speed of these a lot better? Do you think because of
I
the
I do actually. I feel like once we get some ability scaling in, which we need to connect on, and work with Joseph as well. Um,
yep.
Once we get ability scaling in, where your stats impact the strength of your abilities, I think that's going to make the higher level battles go a lot faster. I
Um,
like the feel of the cat and mouse game. I feel like it's in a really good place, a balance at level ones. The only thing I would say is like if this was how the game was going to be long term, you need some more class balancing. There's some classes that are a lot less useful than others, as we did with our tier list.
Oh yeah, yeah. They some of them run away with it. And honestly, I think the balancing at high level is probably harder. You know what I mean?
Right. I think it will be too. But I think
Especially
we're
any
gonna
of
have.
those
Go ahead.
skills that are static numbers, like those start to
Right.
just, wane as time goes on and other skills go up.
Right. Okay. So interrupts the back line. He uses blitz. Interesting. Bring that knight forward. Okay, AP has he's got a solid lead here.
Yeah, I'm just getting caught up. Ah, there we go. All right. All right, let's see what the next round is. He's got a commanding lead at this point, though. It's kind of
Yeah.
You'd be hard pressed. Granted a cleave or something like that, or well, who did he have? He might not have that option.
All
Something like
right.
those cleaves. I've seen a couple get off earlier in this contest, and wow, it is just
Devastating.
destructive.
Yeah. A game changer.
It is.
All right. So I see here. Okay, we got a new game between Mosh and we got Mosh and oh, never mind.
Not quite yet. They're still working
Not
it.
quite yet. He's just posting.
Nice.
We'll stay over on active. We'll stay on Battle Room B.
Yeah, I think we got another turn or so here, and this one's probably gonna be wrapped up.
Yeah. Aim shot. Yeah, he's got an aim shot on that Dragoon. That is just so clutch.
That's a good sub.
And that's the battle. You were right. Another turn.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Wow, yeah, because it was basically he had his two attacks and they both were deadly. You don't see that very often where one hero basically kills two heroes on the same turn.
Right. Okay, we got an active battle between Mosh and Kevo.
Let's just real quick, let's look at what do we got here?
Yeah,
This Mosh
so
rocking.
Mosh he's got a, Dragoon priest. I like the heal for the priest. He's got a
Interesting.
warrior archer, super strong
Oh,
combination there.
geez.
That's S tier for sure. And in the back, he's got a sage wizard, another S tier combination. Kevo, he's got a dragoon archer in the front, S tier combination. He's got I really I feel like it's is not as quite as strong as it sounds. It probably looks better on paper than it plays out in practice. But he has a sage with a monk subclass, and
Oh,
then following up in the
meditate.
back, he's got an archer and a pirate. So Mosh is chosen in action. He's getting out, throwing it out fast. Kevo has 45 seconds to react. I think, when I'm looking at these, at the skills here, you got blitz as an obvious first one, and lightning strike or aim shot. All of those are legitimate first turn options.
Aim shot hits middle, right?
Aim shot hits middle.
So
All
I'd
right,
be
so Mosh
real
goes for the fierce
careful
attack.
with that sage in the middle, and he's got an aim shot possibility. Be real
It's
careful.
Yeah, that's two aim shots takes down a sage in the middle. I actually feel like that is the sneaky counter to sages right now in our current environment. All right,
Right.
Kevo has chosen his action too. So they both played it pretty conservatively there. You got a fierce attack, and a fierce attack. So they're
Yep.
trying to outplay the interrupt, which
I like
is
the
a
the
conservative.
spears crossing in the
Yeah,
middle. I love
that's fun. You're right.
it.
So let's see if they go for skills this second time around.
There's someone gonna get bold and interrupt.
Yeah,
Yours?
it's
Or
it's a
did you
good place
replay
to
it?
be. I'm just replaying it. Yeah, just looking at the damage, I would say Kevo has a real opportunity. He's a little stronger, so he could keep fierce attacking if he wanted to. All right,
Right.
turn 2. Interrupt the midline, of course.
Ooh.
Lightning strike interrupted. Whoo! There it
Oof.
is. That is why
No.
you are scared of the interrupt. Look
Cleve is
at
on the board.
that sexy 1 meter charge right there. That is hot.
Be careful. Cleve's on the board. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Cleve is on the board. All right. Now, yeah, I would say they, look pretty even health wise, but that meter and a half extra of charge right now, I mean, you can't say enough of what that's doing.
Yep.
It's got you
And
shaking and scared.
I think the speed of these heroes is relatively matched too. None of these are super quick heroes, so I think it's
All
going to
right.
come down to something like meter.
All right.
Yeah, you're doing good. I'm watching your stream here, and I
Interrupt the
think the
midline and a fierce attack. Okay, so yeah, that's interesting strategy there. So he called out that he knew Mosh knew that the cleave was going to get blocked.
yeah.
And so he went ahead and did a fierce attack instead.
How many
And
turns can you interrupt in a row though? You know,
you can keep interrupting.
yeah, you're wasting a whole bunch of damage though.
You are. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think another alternative is Kevo could go on the offensive and still hit
Right.
with lightning. Lightning
Oh, that's
still,
true.
like, don't forget that lightning is a really powerful attack, 90 damage. And now we're gonna hit turn 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be on the
Midline hit.
warrior midline hit. Yeah. All right. So
Nice.
let's see what they do.
Ooh,
Interrupts the midline.
which is what we
Oh
said.
man, Mosh is reading him like a book right now. This is absolutely he's putting on a clinic. We all need to
Uh,
learn from Mosh right now. This is fantastic. Now, that Dragoon is still really strong. So,
it's
Dragoon v Dragoon, I mean, if you didn't see the charge down there, maybe you'd be all right. Now, I will say, once you get to 2 charge and more, you can just start lightning striking
wait,
away.
who has a monk sub? Oh, no, never mind. It's a monk sub, not a monk primary. Never mind. I was
Right.
about to say, hold on.
Yeah, monk primary. It's coming. Here comes the Kai Blast.
Kaboom!
I mean,
And there
I
is a
think
priest sub in the mix too, right?
yeah, that's right. That's on the
Um,
Dragoon where you could drop a heal if you wanted to.
he could use some of that meter for a heal if he chose, but he's kind of.
A priest no, heal is a 0 meter charge.
Oh, that's right.
All right, so 20 seconds for Mosh to act. So Mosh is, is he in his own head? He wants to read him like a book every time. Is it just as simple as cleave?
There's the book. I love it.
Yeah. The trash talk on these tournaments is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though. I was lucky that no one was chiming in because I feel like I would have.
Ooh, skewer. I think I would have chosen heal instead of that in that situation. I mean, it not bad. Ooh, a fierce
They're
attack.
trading them
Okay.
even.
Interesting. Okay, and now Kevo has a meter. I mean, dare I say, it's not, having 2 meter to no meter obviously is a pretty big difference. Um,
It's almost even.
it's almost even. I agree. Having extra meter at level 1 heroes doesn't do you much good either. You need somewhere for that meter to go. And actually that stands for all levels, we found out. You need a place for that meter to go. Now, cleave is that obvious first choice. Let's see what they do next. All right. Interrupt the
Oh,
midline.
calling it out.
Interrupt the
Calling it out.
midline. They are happy
Uh,
just trading off
kaboom.
here.
Oh, and his speed was a little ahead, so or is it a double kill?
Yeah. Well, then the sage comes in and finishes him
Yeah.
off. So,
Oh, I was worried the Sage was not going to have quite enough damage.
all right. So now this puts a ton of options on the board. You have Attune from the sage. You have Lightning Strike from the sage. on both of the sages. You got cleave for the warrior. You have full draw for the archer. You have
I feel like you gotta be getting a cleave off soon. You're running out of time, and it's gonna deal some serious damage.
yeah,
But watch that interrupt.
that the way that cleave threatens with both of those heroes, 70 damage will take them both under half health. So it's a little frightening, I would
It
say.
is.
I At this point, I think he can afford to use a cleave, even if it gets called. Ooh, full draw doesn't quite
On a
do enough
squishy
damage.
stage.
That is a squishy sage. Usually, you'll see stages hang on to
Kaboom.
110. Interesting.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow. The double. He took two blows and fell.
that is a squishy sage. That's for sure. All
That's
right.
yeah.
Well, at this point, he's got. I think he can fierce attack with the warrior and really close this one out.
He's got to be careful though. If he's got another, he could. I think he could probably one shot that sage in the middle.
Well, that's. But
You think
I
so?
think a fierce attack, you're okay with that.
But could he do a full draw?
He can't. He doesn't have a meter.
Oh shoot, I missed that.
Okay, let's see how
Oh
turn 8 plays out. Aim
yeah,
shot. He does go for the sage in the middle. And I bet he does do the fierce attack. Oh man, he attacks so much faster.
yes.
Wow.
Did he get?
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
That is, oh my goodness. That
Be careful.
archer is jacked.
So does the archer have a 0 meter skill left in his pocket?
No. Well,
Not for front line, right?
I'll have to scroll up. I don't know what his subclass is.
I don't think he does for front line.
All right, the archer subclass is. Oh, I'm way off here, guys. Sorry. Archer subclass.
Where is it?
Cannon barrage. That's a 0 cost, 50 damage skill. That's not bad either.
No, that's not enough though.
Interrupts all around. You're not gonna. Oh. I
Wow.
mean, at this point,
The warrior didn't do very much damage more than the
the
archer.
archer, I think, can interrupt out to win what looked like an insurmountable lead for Kevo. This archer is a Chad if I've ever seen one.
No kidding. I gotta go look at his stats. What element? He's got something going there.
Yeah, that's where I need to be faster on
Oh.
the draw there. Ooh,
Did he choose the midline attack? Well, did
wow.
he? Could you replay that? What did he do
Yeah, he did aim shot.
in
So
that
he snuck in.
that goes right over the warrior's head, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Or
that's
the warrior did aim shot, I think.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Blue team.
If he would have clicked cleave, that would have been game
Dead.
over. That would have been the game.
Well, this is actually a high turn. I've not seen one go to this many turns. I
Yeah.
don't think.
Interrupt front line. Interrupt front line. They're willing to. They're
Is it
willing
gonna
to
get him?
fight it out.
Oh,
Not quite. Not quite. That's it.
oh,
That's
at
the
this
game.
point,
So Kevo, all he
he's
has
got a
to do
meter.
is
He's got to do a
interrupt. He
skill.
just has to
He's got the
interrupt.
speed.
Oh,
Oh,
that's right. Oh yeah, he just has to interrupt. That's all he has to do.
but
Interrupt.
even his fierce attack or his final attack will still go first.
That's what I'm
Yep.
saying for Kevo to take it.
Yep. There it is. Wow.
Wow, what an absolutely enjoyable game.
The turnaround on that.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, the game I was playing, it almost turned around too, right? I feel like that's actually, it looks like you can get a lead early, but you got to be real
Yeah.
careful.
So good. So that's that's going to be it for us tonight. We're going to keep this one kind of short and brief. Sunday night, we're going to be hitting it back here again. We're going to be doing the semifinals and the finals. We're starting at 8:30 Central Time, so starting a little earlier than we usually do for the podcast, and we're probably going to have about 2 hours of streaming to do both the semifinals and the finals. And then tomorrow night, I believe Sergeant Filthy McNasty and Crypto Grady are going on, and they're going to be streaming as well. So thank you for joining us, for showing out for the tournament, for DeFi Kingdoms. Any closing comments here, Neindorf?
No, I mean, I think really all I have is, if you guys have those alerts, go check out the visuals. It's pretty cool stuff. And then, stay tuned for all the Fight Club action. This is honestly the most active I've seen the Discord pages for quite a while. It's really cool.
All right.